Are you at the In-N-Out? Are you a double, a quad, single? What's your order?
Oh boy, it depends. When I was young and a really good eater,
Yeah.
I would do 2 double doubles.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
2 double doubles, and then I would add pickles because pickles are an off menu item. And like, and I always
get the pickle love, man.
Pickle.
I don't get the pickle.
I could go 2 double doubles, but and I love to go to different In-N-Out burgers, because on the receipt it has the store number, like so you can go to all the different ones, like the Wawas around here.
Right.
And so I've been to a lot of different ones. I actually been to store number In-N-Out Burger number 1, which was a real thrill.
Wow.
It was like going to Cooperstown. It was like going to the Montreal Forum.
Where is store number 1?
The store number 1 is in Baldwin Park, just east of LA, and it's the original site. But they've rebuilt it, but on the original site, so it's still called store number 1.
Oh, that's cool.
But you go around to some of the old time ones. I think store number 4 I've been to, and it looks like, you remember the old photo mat?
Awesome.
You remember the photo mat, Anthony?
Yeah.
The little hut where you dropped off. It's almost like that. There's nowhere to sit. It's 2 sides to a drive-through. It's over near Pasadena. And,
yeah. Do you
I was at that one. You know what? To me, underrated. The fries.
Yes.
I think the fries are delicious.
Yeah, they're good, but to me, it's all about
the fries.
The burger.
What about
animal
the shakes?
sauce?
You do the shakes?
I don't do the shakes. I actually get a bottle of water. I'm all about the burger. And but Anthony, you're writing on deadline.
Full. I agree with him.
Anthony,
No shake.
Anthony, you'll appreciate this. Writing on deadline, you're pulling your hair out. You're all tensed up. They're waiting for the story. When you're on the West Coast, the deadline is doubly worse because you're trying to get to that In-N-Out before it closes. Right?
Yes.
You close at 1:00 during the week, but 1:30 on Friday and Saturday. But if the game goes late, Anthony,
And
there's
traffic, traffic there too is murder.
But if the game goes late, there's always Del Taco.
Yes, Del Taco is awesome. I love Del Taco.
I'm in
24 hours.
Food show with Jimmy.
Yeah, one day
a fast food show. With
we
Jimmy
actually
C.
should do a travel junk food sports writer show because there's something like Indianapolis. Like how do you feel about the Steak and Shake?
I like a good steak and shake. I'm on board.
Yeah. I agree. The steak, the burgers, it's not like the In-N-Out burger. It's a different burger. But
I like steak and shake. I like Whataburger in Texas. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, very good.
At 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, you never met a burger you didn't like, right?
Agreed. Yes, agreed. And then in Montreal, they have the McDonald's is open all night to 24
And the Harvey's. They got the Harvey burger. But in Montreal, I'm only on one thing. I'm on the smoked meat, the Viande Fumée.
Yes.
That's all me.
Yeah.
I love that city. Really miss
How
that
about
city.
Denver with the burrito out of the and San Diego too. The burrito out of the trunk is an awesome item. They have the trunk burritos.
You're going to have to explain this to me.
Like
They're
a
burritos,
burrito.
lady bakes burritos,
Okay.
and they sell them out of a trunk.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
They're
In
delicious.
San Diego, I'm only about fish tacos.
Yes, I know
Yeah,
you
he's
are.
very
yeah.
particular with his town.
Well, that's how good. You know what was a great underrated ballpark food? Was San Francisco. Whether it was Candlestick or the new one, the food was. I never do this, but they had pasta in San Francisco, and it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. It's done perfectly.
San Francisco's concessions are great. They have one of their concessions is the clam chowder and a bread bowl. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
But they have great. Those garlic fries in San Francisco. But
I forgot about those. Those are unbelievable.
you know what though? You can only eat 5 of them because you have bad breath for a month.
Yes. Well, that's like that place. You ever eat at the Stinking Rose?
I've driven by it up in was it North Beach?
Yes,
but I've never been
North
to it.
Beach.
Yeah.
So
Never-
at that restaurant, it's a garlic motif, and everything is garlic.
Everything's garlic.
Like you'll have garlic butter and everything is garlic, and it's actually like really good until the next day when it's coming out of your pores.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't go near it. Like you can't go near anybody.
Imagine working there.
Oh my God!
Never getting rid of that smell.
was terrible. It was like I don't want to go near anybody. I'm embarrassed. I reek like garlic. Then I'm Italian. It makes it worse.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Garlic is one of those things that it's got to ride the line. You
How
eat
about
it, but you don't
Baltimore,
eat too
dude?
much.
Baltimore, strong Baltimore.
Baltimore, the obvious crap, but
Fenway sausage, Fenway Park hot sausage, the best in the country.
outside the ballpark there, I grew up eating those, man.
Ah, they're the greatest. Those hot sausage, the sausage and peppers that they are the truth.
Anthony, I still cut my front lawn with the stripes like Fenway Park. And to get in the total atmosphere, I light up the grill and throw some sausages on for when I'm done.
I think that's awesome. Yeah. Boston is a great, that's a great food. That's a great town.
That's why it's Jimmy
Anthony,
Steak.
City Field, good burger.
Yes.
And Nathan Fries. And I'm sure you went, when you were covering the Mets, did you ever go to Mama's in Corona Park?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Over there, right by the stadium, that deli.
Yeah. It's right in Queens. Yeah. Yep.
The Corona Park, is that what it's called?
Mama's. I remember
Mama's
Mama's.
at Corona.
Mama's was a big deal.
Yeah.
I used to go all, but I was in Brooklyn a lot too because of all and then Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. Like there were some good spots. There was, how about Chicago? Which stood out to you in Chicago? Besides the pizza.
I do like Gino's East. I like the deep dish.
Yeah, Giordano's guy.
Yeah, a lot of arguments. People say Malnati. I always was a Gino's East guy.
Malnati. Yeah, that's right.
And in Chicago, I like Portillo's where they have the hot dogs and they stuff.
Yeah, the Italian beef. Do you know what the Italian beef is, boys?
Oh yeah, one was
You
so
know
bad.
about that? So it's a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah,
and they put the giardiniera on it, the peppers.
I love
and
giardiniera.
They put all that on it.
It's the best.
And it's good. I still think, I'll be honest with you, like the cheesesteak blows that away.
Yeah, I'll take a great cheesesteak. Do you ever go to? I'm sure you've been to the Billy Goat in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah, Billy Goat, legendary, man. That was a legendary baseball bar. I mean, everybody used to. I mean, how about God rest his soul? Harry was the king of the Billy Goat.
Right, and that's the bar that Belushi based the cheeseburger skit on Saturday Night Live.
Yes,
the Billy Goat.
Yeah,
I mean, that was great. It was right across from the Tribune. It was a great old newspaper bar.
Yeah. Only cheeseburger. Yeah. That was a great spot.
So
It's still there. It's just different.
Linnadell Castle in the comment section said that Boston has a good Cuban sandwich in there too. I was not aware of that.
Cuban sandwich, really?
Yeah.
It's funny because the Tex-Mex, when you go to Texas, in Houston, it's like, how about the Galleria? All the great spots in Houston.
Yeah, all those Papacitos and all that stuff. All those. Yeah, hey, look, you can get fat in any city. There's good food everywhere.
I know, man. The road was the greatest. In fact, you and I, our next life, we're going to do the baseball writers food show.
Jimmy Steaks in the cup.
It can't be fancy. It's got to be a hole in the wall.
Of course. And by the way, there's a lot of beer that you got to drink.
Now and then you can have one or two. But I'm still about the cheeseburger.
Dude, there was the greatest, like the burger, but then you got the beer in the press box. Remember the beer in the press box when they would leave it open, the tap, and you could go in and you would have the big beer and you write your story? That was one of my favorites.
Those days are so long gone, but almost like Yankee Stadium, Anaheim, Montreal, Atlanta, Philadelphia. You could, go in the dining room and get a beer while you wrote your story. It was very relaxing. But I mean, those days.
It was relaxing. I used to do it. I used to go get.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
your editor must have loved that.
No, because you weren't drunk. You would have one beer, but you would sit there and it just, I don't know, it put your mind at ease. Like it just having a beer, writing a story.
You slamming a keg over there?
It was like what Aldous Huxley said. It would open the doors of perception.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, Jimmy, let me summarize. Your quotes so far: line drives are good. At 2 a.m., I never met a burger I didn't like, and you can get fat in any city. Perfect.
Best analysis in the city. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love you, man. You're the best, brother.
Literally.
I don't know nothing about baseball, but you bring a burger on and,
Don't lie. Don't lie. You're a great baseball man. Stop it. Great baseball man.
The best.
It's why we love these conversations.
Is Greg calm down? Where's Greg's panic meter?
I don't even remember panicking, man. It's been all roses and sunflowers
Cool
all season.
All Greg's panic. Remember that. All Greg's panic.
Not Greg.
That would be a great name for a microbrew, like Panicking Greg or Greg's panic meter.
Panicking Greg. I like that.
Panicking Greg's good.
Yeah.
I roll with that.
Yeah. I love that. My brother, we love you, buddy. Thanks, Stakes.
Right, good being with you.
Jim Salisbury.
That was awesome.
Come on, man. He's the best.
Let's go.
He got me into that. Oh, I loved it.
I'm going around the league in food with Anthony and Jim.
I loved it. Oh, my God.
Dude, ballpark pasta?
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, if he says it, I mean, come on now.
Listen, now, of me, right? Now, you know me. You know I won't eat. I'll scold you if you don't make your own marinara. There's nobody should ever buy jarred sauce, tomato sauce. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I just bought some yesterday.
Yeah, you are an absolute disgrace. All right?
You're actually Italian.
Yeah, you're a disgrace of the utmost. It takes 20 minutes to make a delicious, fresh marinara.
This is me.
Yeah, it takes 5 to heat up the jar.
Yeah, and you're going to eat slop. You're eating slop. And actually, I say 20 minutes. It's really 15 minutes. But you're eating slop. You're eating garbage. So.
Prego? Come on.
Prego.
Oh, my God.
Not even Rouse. He goes Prego.
Wegmans has got a good sauce in the jar.
Rayo's, not Rouse.
It's called a Moore.
Thanks,
It's good.
guys. I appreciate that.
In New York.
Don't
eat none of that stuff. All right? Please don't do that.
You know, I'll make my own
It takes
sauce,
5 seconds. Really,
Classico?
5 minutes.
Classico marinara.
All you got to do is open up a can of San Marzano. I'm not even telling you to get the fresh tomatoes because I'm in Jersey. The Jersey tomatoes are all over the place, so I make them fresh.
Mm-hmm.
But you just go get San Marzano tomatoes. You get olive oil. You get a little garlic, very little, right? So it kind of melts within the oil. A good olive oil, a little tiny
Extra
onion.
virgin olive oil.
All right? Yeah, and then fresh basil.
Yes.
That's it.
I do like
That's all you got to do.
I do like to throw some
And
wine
if you
in there,
like, don't throw wine in there.
It gives a little
No, you don't do it.
flavor.
It's sugar. You don't do it. It doesn't give flavor. It's not good.
Guys.
You go with the tomato. If you want a little heat, you throw a little red pepper flakes.
All right.
That's it. The basil gives you the sweetness.
All right.
You don't need wine.
Dinner at Cuz's tonight, guys.
But the real question is, are you eating the pasta in the stands?
So I'm telling you, right? I was like, get the hell out of here, right? I was covering a game in San Francisco. I was there. A friend of mine got it. It was a bowl of gnocchi, right? And it was gnocchi mozzarella, right? So it was with the sauce and the mozzarella and whatever. So the guy goes, dude, you got to taste this. I'm like, I'm not tasting that. Stop. You got this at the concessions? I tasted it.
In California,
and I was like, wow. It was the truth. It was the absolute truth.
If anyone leads in with dude, It's usually pretty good. They always say that.
I gotta tell you,
dude,
it was unbelievable. And San Francisco's got a lot of it, like great food, culinary place, and there's a lot of Italians in San Francisco. North Beach is a big Italian neighborhood. It was ridiculous. It was really good. Like I used to go there and I would get it. I'm like, you know what? They had a rigatoni and they cooked it al dente.
I love a rigatoni. It's my
and
favorite.
The pasta was al dente. I mean, I don't know how they do it. It was San Francisco had unbelievable food. He's right. They had these garlic fries that were like fresh garlic. They were tremendous.
Garlic fries, great item.
The poor observer sitting and watching the sports talk show, and it's the Food Network.
Well, this is what happens, right? Like when you're on the road covering this stuff, you get to know all these cities and the places to go and hang out.
I love when he talks about
drink.
Italian culinary because that's how I am with Colombian food. I get animated, you get excited.
Well, yeah, especially a guy like him.
So listen, when you go to the ball game and they do take me out to the ball game, do you get irritated because they have, instead of the bouncing ball, they have a bouncing jar of Prego that leads you through the words? Does it just irritates you seeing the Prego jar on the screen?
Well, first of all, I
Enraged.
that enrages me more than anything.
Refuses to sing it at the ball game. You're not singing it. Look at that Prego jar cursor bouncing.
Should be tomato bouncing. Come on.
It's a disgrace.
We all silly like the mayor.